Hello again, and today I've decided that I'm going to build a train. I was looking at the map, and down here I have found 5.3 million iron ore, and up here I found 5.5 million copper ore, so those should probably be harvested and transported to my central base. So yeah, the next thing I'm going to be doing is attempting to get a rail network in place and go from there. I have got assemblers building railways for me already. The next step will be constructing the train, laying it all out, and hoping for the best. So that is what I shall do, and I shall see you guys shortly. Now, we have a slight problem, as I built a gate so that I could get in and out of my base without having to drive all the way around. However, I can't actually get my car down and through this gap without apparently taking out all the surrounding stuff. So I'm going to try this again, get in a different place. And I also forgot to mention just now that the crude oil was also on the agenda, so that is something I will probably be doing before the iron and the copper, because I have the pumps. So I'll go set that up now and leave my production to generate a load of railways for me. Okay, and with one final placement, we have successfully powered our pumps. What I believe I should do now is probably build some walls around them, place some turrets. However, I seem to have run out of turrets, but I feel as though I have a solution to that problem. And here we are back in the heart of the operation. And I have this assembler that has just been running in the background since I, started the base really, and I just have hundreds of turrets ready to go. So I shall load them up in the car, set up a nice little parameter around my oil pumps, and hope for the best. And this is all set up. Now, I'm not entirely sure why I brought 150 turrets with me. I'm not sure how many I was expecting to use. But the next thing I need to do, I believe, is connect pipes to all of these, because they're currently producing nothing as they've got nowhere for it to go. Link up my base, construct an oil refinery, and then after that I believe it's time to get started on the train, so I shall crack on with that. Now that is one oil refinery all ready to go, it just needs connecting up. However, there is a small issue, and that is I've lost my car. I've just been looking for it and I can't find it, it just does not appear to be anywhere. So I would normally leave it around here somewhere, but it's just vanished. It's just nowhere to be found. It's definitely not here, and it's not over here. Like, definitely not over here. There's nowhere I'd even driven it here. But I thought I'd check, but no, not here. It's not here. It's just vanished. I mean, did I leave it outside the base? And it doesn't seem to be here either. Now I definitely know that I drove back, so it's got to be somewhere. But it's just completely disappeared. It's nowhere to be seen. I found it! It's here! Right where I left it, although I don't remember leaving it here at all. I can't imagine why I'd brought it up here. Although, I still am struggling with driving, just basic left and right controls are just throwing me off. But anyway, I shall go get this all sorted out. Try not to destroy my base. Oh god, what's going on? Now that I haven't destroyed my base, let's continue and get this all set up. And I am now producing petroleum gas, although apparently I can't produce much of it, I have no storage for it. But I feel it's time to do the train. I'll just leave this alone, come back to it later when I know what I'm doing. And yeah, it's time to delay no longer. Let's get this train sorted out. And here we have it. I have chests of rails, just chests of rails. They've been producing stuff for a while, so I feel as though that is plenty of railways. We've got 15 cargo wagons, and if I withdraw these engines and click this button here, we're going to make our first locomotive, and that is progress. So I'm going to set up this railway and try and get some logistics in place. Okay, so when I lost my car last time, after I found it, I had this genius idea to make sure I would not lose it again. And I made myself a parking space, which evidently I just did not use. I've searched the entirety of my base, it's nowhere to be found, which means that I've either got to make a new one, or walk all the way down here to the iron ore by foot. Um, yeah, it's just vanished, absolutely no idea where it could be, so it looks like this is going to take a bit longer than I initially planned. And I've done it! I've got my train. So, and it goes quite quick, I wasn't expecting this, all the way down to my iron. And of course, all the way back. So I'm pleased. All that's left now is I will construct some pylons to go from my crude oil. Let's just stop here, as it's close enough to the crude oil. Pylons from my crude oil to carry the electricity over to the iron, and then... Oh look! That's where I left it. Oh dear, I spent ages looking for that. But yes, pylons from here. I have no idea why I left it there, to be fair. I wouldn't have walked back, but who knows. Anyway, pylons from here, all the way to the iron. If I don't get stuck behind the trees. And that means I can now look at increasing my iron production. Next thing I'm going to do though is return both vehicles to a place where I know where they are, so that there is no further loss. And yes, that will just about do it for today, I believe. And here we have it, the train, parked right outside the base so I know where it is. My car is just over here, in my little allocated space, so again, I should not be able to lose that, but I don't have high hopes. And that brings us nicely to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. I'm not sure what I'll be doing with it yet, but I imagine further improving my rail systems. And yeah, I guess this is goodbye for now.